This channel is a raw lifestyle. It's a look into my lifestyle, raw. You know, the channel was made to talk about my journey with raw foods, and that's not going to stop. I'm going to definitely continue that, but I'm not going to limit to just talking about raw food or raw lifestyle. It's a raw lifestyle, my whole in general. Your kisses are so good. 248.8. That is my highest weight yet. Hey everybody, it's Melissa. I'm just here to do my before pictures.
What happens when you combine the darkness?
I am the product of the standard American diet, and I quit. I want to be a different person. I don't want to be a sad person living a sad lifestyle in a sad world. I want better. So I am a product of a sad diet, but not for long. And I'm sick of being fat. I'm so sick of being fat that I'm ready to do something about it. I've done a lot of research about how to lose weight, and the one thing that keeps coming up again and again is juicing. Juicing is definitely a good thing. So I'm here to try it for the first time, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's pretty good. It's a little watered down. Probably needs a little more fruit, but it is good. I had about 55 to 60 ounces of green juice this morning. I'm not even hungry. Normally, and for a lot of other students out there, the second you get out of class, the first place they're going to hit is one of those fast food places. And that was me. I mean, every chance I could get, I would eat there. Addicted to the food. Not anymore. Not anymore. Green juice all the way. And I noticed my anxiety levels were down quite a bit today compared to yesterday. So I don't know what, just because it's the second day of school or what exactly it is, but I'm still suffering from heartburn, and I'm hoping through the healthy foods that will kind of just go away on its own. I'm still taking medicine here and there, eating a Tums, but hopefully I won't have to do that much longer. I'm not a breakfast person. I'm just like a lot of other people's. When you're living the sad lifestyle, the standard American diet lifestyle, you don't usually have breakfast. So I figure, why not do the juices? It's healthy. I'm getting a breakfast in. I don't really have to eat a whole lot. And got lots of energy to get me through the rest of my day. So starting my day off with green juice, day 2 in a row, has been great. And I'll probably continue this the entire, I don't know when I'll stop. I love the green juice. I've been about, on average, about 70% raw every day. It's actually kind of crazy when I eat cooked food, now that it's been about 2 weeks of just, you know, more raw than I've ever been, how it makes me feel. The cooked food, it doesn't really settle too well. So I almost kind of want to avoid it, but yet I still kind of want to eat it for substance. So I'm still trying to figure everything out. It's a really awesome experience to, you know, experiment with new foods and learn about the new foods and try the new foods and, you know, in the different ways and stuff. So, but it was funny because my sister came over to watch my kids just the other day, and she said, I remember just a couple years ago, your house was the place to go for cookies, candy, chips, soda. So lots of people would come over and they would chow down. But you know, sometimes it takes getting sick to really look at your health and look at what you're eating. So now I've got a box of mangoes sitting on my kitchen table, and I love it. I love so much trying the new foods and just experimenting with everything. My weight has actually been up and down. It's hard to look at the scale because it is discouraging if it's not where you want it to be. And I told myself before, it's not only about the weight loss. It is on my mind. It is a priority, but I'm trying to focus more on just being healthier, and that goal has been accomplished more and more every day. I mean, obviously I want out of this body, I want to be able to drop the pounds as fast as possible, but at the same time I'm loving the fact that I just feel better and I just have more energy and I feel lighter. I'm on prescription medication Zantac. It's been about 2 years, I think I've been on it, and then I eat Tums pretty much every day. If I'm not eating Tums, I'm having extreme heartburn, and it's just because I'm overweight. I think for the most part it's being overweight and filling my stomach more than it needs to be, and so I've developed the GERD. Like, the thing that's bothering me the most lately is my knees. I'm having really bad knee problems, but you know, I'm almost 250 pounds and I'm 5'4", so it's what I get, I guess. I've learned a lot on this journey so far, just feeding my body with living foods. It's been a huge journey. It hasn't been very long. I feel so much better. I'm losing weight. It's all so worth it. I mean, I'm just excited that I'm finally ready to take charge of my health in a positive way. It makes a lot of sense to me when it boils down to it. It makes a lot of sense to eat the raw living food. So sunflower sprouts, and they're sprouted. Let's see. Oh, so good. So good. Yep, so this is my green juice for this morning. I've got a full 2 quarts. I'm really thirsty, so I'm not going to have a problem drinking this down. And that's another reason why I like to use so much, is because vegetables don't really have a lot of calories, and I've had a problem with not getting enough calories, so I really want to make sure that that deficit on calories. This is my green juice this morning. This is the juicer that I'm currently using, and just a quick video to show you this morning's juice for me. And it is really good. So I'm going to enjoy this. Here's my lunch. Oh, so good. And I got a little carried away. I went a little crazy, but let's take a look, okay? Alright, so I ended up getting a lot of the stuff that was on sale. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm pretty much a vegetarian, and it's kind of just happened. I don't want meat. It doesn't, when I do eat it, which I have, like last week I ate some, it doesn't sit well at all. February 13th, and I just want to make a quick video to tell you guys where I'm at. I was away pretty much all weekend, so I was away from my juicer, I was away from my green juice, and I was faced with temptation. I, for one, want to be honest to myself and honest to you guys as well. I don't want to paint a pretty picture of rainbows and, you know, a sunshine if that's not what's really going on. So this is a video just to document my thoughts from this weekend. Now, I'm going strong. I'm loving the raw foods. Everything's going great. I'm really excited about it, and things are happening for me. However, we're faced with temptation all the time. So I was invited to go out to eat this weekend, and I'm not really strong enough to be faced with certain temptations sometimes, because I'm an emotional eater, you know, and my emotions are getting a lot better, but they're not exactly in check yet. So I ate a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have ate. I ate some, we went to a buffet, so I overate for one. I ate stuff that I knew was going to make me feel like crap, and I ate it anyways because my mind told me, you want this, you know. So I want to say I almost fell back into my old eating habits for just, you know, a day or two. But I just want to say, listen to your body. You know, I still drank some water. I didn't drink as much as I'm used to. I didn't have my green juice, so I wasn't as hydrated as normal. It's not like I ate a candy bar and vegged out on chips. I didn't do any of that. I just ate some foods that aren't necessarily good for me and not the foods that I want to be eating. But does that mean that it's all over? Does that mean that, you know, everything I've worked for is gone? No, it does not. What it means is that my body is telling me not to eat those foods. And I'm here just to tell you that if you slip up and decide to eat some foods that aren't, you know, on your path, on the right path, the one that you want to be on, it's okay. It's okay. Jump right back on the bike. You know what I'm saying? If you fall off and you scrape your knee, get a Band-Aid and jump back on the bike and keep going down the road. I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, take a shower, do my green juice, you know, get to school by 7 o'clock, study a little bit for my test, and go ahead and take it. But my body is telling me, you need some green juice. You need to get yourself hydrated. You need to get back on the bike, and you need to keep going. So I'm just here to give you a quick video and be honest with myself and be honest with everybody else. I didn't do exactly what I wanted to this weekend. Yes, the weekends are really the hardest part because you kind of get in the flow during the week and you just kind of go with it, and then the weekends temptation comes, especially if, you know, you have friends or family that don't exactly understand what you're doing with your life. They don't understand the raw foods. They don't understand any of it, so they're still in their same eating patterns, and it's easy to be influenced. However, the next time that I'm invited out to eat, I'm probably going to have salad, no dressing, and do exactly what I would do if I was at home. So right now it's 11 o'clock at night on Sunday, and I'm making a green juice because I am thirsty as all get out, and my body is just asking for it. I mean, you'll see what I mean. Once you start eating the raw foods, your body tells you exactly what it wants, exactly what to eat, and you gotta listen to it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So to make a long story short, that was me this weekend. I ate a couple of things I didn't really want to eat. I thought I wanted to eat, but it's okay. You know, if you feel like you got to eat those foods, do it, because it's just reminding yourself why you don't want to eat them. And I'm good. I don't really want any quick cooked foods. I really kind of researched a couple of recipes, and I'm really anxious to explore that avenue. Like I said, I'm an emotional eater, so I have to really get my emotions into check. I'm breaking out with acne all over my face over this weekend, and I'm thinking, all these cucumbers I'm eating and all this good stuff I'm doing, and why is this happening? But at the same time, sometimes you got to get those toxins out of your body, and that's kind of what happened. So I'm going with the flow. I'm back on track. I mean, I wasn't really off track. I still want what I want for myself, and I'm still going strong. But I just thought I would let you guys know that it's okay if you fall off the bike and you scrape your knee. You stick a Band-Aid on it, you get back on the bike, and you keep going down the road. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. And it's only going to make me stronger. So let me make this green juice because I am so thirsty, and you guys can watch me. I hope you guys can see me okay, but I am thirsty, so I'm going to get going right now. I've got a head of celery. And if I wasn't dedicated to healing my body and making myself healthier, I would not be doing this at almost 11:30 at night when I'm exhausted. I am so tired. So I just wanted to let you guys know what happened to me this weekend. It's okay. You know, I might have took a wrong turn or fall off the bike, but I didn't break my legs. Hold on. I'm so thirsty. That is so good. Oh my gosh, I need this so badly. I might have taken a wrong turn briefly, but I'm right back on the path. You know, it was just a small little detour, and I'm right back where I need to be. And it's just a reminder of what I really want to do, where I really want to be, and what I don't want to eat, what I do want to eat, what I want to fill my body with. Embrace your journey, embrace the ups and the downs, because you're going to have a couple of them. Embrace them, let it make you stronger, and And just, if you get off your path, just steer yourself right back onto it, because it's an amazing journey, and I look forward to the future, and I'm gonna take this all the way. I really am. But like I said, there's got to be some hills and some mountains in there. It's not just a straight and narrow path, and I understand that, and it's just an amazing journey. After looking at a lot of videos and just reading a lot online and in books about how bad eating habits can affect your colon, I decided to be brave and go ahead and take part in a colon hydrotherapy session. So I'm a little nervous, to say the least. I feel a lot lighter, not just like my limbs necessarily, but in my mind. I mean, there was a moment where it was like 15 minutes afterwards we were talking, and I felt almost like euphoric. I felt real high, almost like I wasn't even there. I almost feel like maybe it was just another level of consciousness for a brief moment. It didn't last very long, but it was really, I felt high. It was almost like an out-of-body experience. I felt myself there, but I also felt like this, it's really hard to explain, but I almost felt this other energy, you know. It was really amazing. I feel energized, I feel very clear-headed, and I'm a high stress. I am always under high stress. You know, I have kids, and I'm in the nursing program, and there's always too much to do and not enough time in the day. And I just feel really relaxed right now. I just feel at peace. I think I felt like myself in spirit form for just those few minutes. That seemed like seconds. The mind-body-spirit connection is amazing, and I've suppressed my spirit for so long. And it was like just a taste of that. Higher consciousness. This is actually the first book that I've read from cover to cover about raw foods since I've started, so it's a great book for beginners. How is it?
Yummy.
It's got 3 apples and probably about 2 cups grapes. What do you think? You like it that much? Yeah?
Good.
Good. Apple grape.
You know I love that juice.
You love that juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. You asked me to make that, didn't you?
Yeah, high five.
Yeah. You said, "Where's my apple grape? I really want some." And now you're happy, huh? Good. I'm so happy you like it. This is a wonderful feeling when your kids didn't like certain things, not even too long ago, and over my progress, myself, and just incorporating these foods more and more in my everyday lifestyle, the kids are picking up on it. They're liking it, and it's such a good feeling. So, you know, the first couple times they might not like it, they might not be interested, but eventually they just do. They just catch on. Oh my gosh, you guys make me so happy.
My mom's good at raw foods.
What was that?
My mom's good at raw foods.
Oh yeah? Thanks, honey. Oh my gosh, there's like no guacamole left for me. I cannot believe my kids just ate all my guacamole for dinner. Good thing I have another avocado. I bought some chia seeds. I'm really interested in these things. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I just don't know, but there's a lot of possibilities. $1.25 for an ounce. Nice little package to get me started. And then at the last minute, I bought this book. Complete Idiot's Guide to Eating Raw. I am so dedicated, you guys, it's not even funny. But I bought it because it's really handy just to have. And honestly, when I'm spending less than $400 a month still on groceries, I think I'm doing pretty good. And I'm eating pretty well. So now I'm off to go make a juice now that I finally got some cucumbers. All week, I haven't had any heartburn at all. No heartburn all week. So I haven't taken any medicine. This is the first time in years that I have not experienced any heartburn for an entire week. I mean, it was like halfway through the week and I had to think about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't had heartburn all week. It was amazing. The trial and error and the ups and downs and just getting through it. And so that's where I'm at, and the hardest part is dealing with the feelings. The feelings that come up. The feelings that make you not love yourself. You know, I almost wonder, am I ever going to love myself enough? I want to, but you beat yourself up for so long that it's really hard to climb out of that dark hole. It's like I see the light at the end of the tunnel and then I fall back down. And then I get a little bit closer and then I fall back down. I've hit the ground enough times. I really have. So this is just my video, my confession. I went to the buffet, I vegged out, I regret it. I don't know if I want to use that word, because I don't. I do, but I don't. I regret it in the sense that I feel like crap, and I don't like feeling this way. But in the sense, I don't regret it because I've learned that I've learned my triggers, and I need to prepare ahead of time now for those triggers and stop them before they get there. And by this I mean, my kid's dad drives truck. He comes back into town, and it's like he's used to going out to eat all the time, so it's like, hey, let's go out to eat. And I'm like, hey, yeah, let's go out to eat, so I don't have to cook and clean and do all the stuff I do that I get so sick of doing. There's just not a fun way to do dishes and clean up messes all the time. You know, you get sick of it. But you know, if that's going to happen again, I need to say, you know what, go ahead, I'm going to make a juice, or go ahead, I'm going to have a salad. And I just need to say no. But I really have a hard time loving myself enough to do good by myself. So I just want to share my ups and downs. This is definitely a down, but there are flowers coming out of this dead plant. They just haven't bloomed yet, but they're budding. And so that's where I'm at. Just remember, Melissa, how you felt eating those foods. You don't want them. You definitely don't want meat. You don't want the heartburn. You did so good. The heartburn's gone. You felt normal. You couldn't believe it. And now you're like back to square one? No, I don't think so. This is a new beginning for sure. The video that you guys are about to see was actually filmed the day right before my juice fast. And it's kind of hard to hear because I was outside, but to sum it up, if you guys see on my sidebar of my channel, it kind of keeps track of my weight loss so far. And if you guys have been following me this whole time, you know that I've had my fair share of ups and downs for sure. On April 15th, I weighed myself, and I had lost 8.8 pounds for that week. A lot of it, I think, was water weight, because the week before I had gained some weight. But I did weigh myself that Friday, the 29th of April, and I was at 247 pounds, which means I had gained 15 pounds in a week. You guys, I'm not joking. Pretty much I've lost 15.5 pounds in the last 4 months. I've gone up and down, and to gain it all back in 1 week was shocking to me. And a lot of that was eating out and fast food. And as you can see in the following video, I was uncontrollable. And that is the reason why I chose to do a juice fast. I need to reset my body, to hopefully get out of the food addictions, and to once and for all finally prevail. You know, honestly, it's not been easy, but I've pretty much, unfortunately, gained back 15 pounds in 1 week. 1 week of bad eating undid the last 4 months of my hard work. Not to mention, I feel like I have to start all over. Even if the weight wasn't there, I still mentally have to start all over. And I'm so sick of starting over. It was a downward spiral, and it took me a couple of days, and I'm climbing out of the hole, and I'm getting back to where I needed to be. Today I've had nothing but oranges. I've ate 8 oranges already today, and I plan on eating probably maybe 7 to 9 more oranges. Preparing for a juice fast starting tomorrow, May 3rd, 2011. Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd, 2011, and today is the first day of my juice fast, so I'm pretty excited. Yesterday, I had really no cravings. I smelled cooked food. I didn't really want it. Wasn't really hungry. Yesterday was a really good day. Today, however, I've had some headaches. I've only got about 4 hours sleep last night max. This program's killing me. If it wasn't for the juices, I wouldn't even be able to move right now. So I have some headaches and some muscle pain, especially in like my arms, my upper arms. So I don't know if that's just a detox thing or what's going on. I had some super temptation today. I mean super. The kids were hungry and their dad was hungry and they all went to Burger King and went through the drive-thru and decided to eat it all in the car on the way home. And I was a little bit hungry because I just brought 1 quart with me, and then I'm drinking the other quart of juice now. And with some serious temptation and some serious willpower. Now I definitely have, you know, some issues with food, some serious issues with food. But I am so determined to make it through this juice fast. Today is Saturday, May 7th, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. So that means that I just water fasted for 34.5 hours, and I feel great. I really am not too hungry. I mean, a little bit, but I am definitely anxious to make a juice. I've had a really rough day. My kid's dad is just definitely not understanding, and he has his own food addictions and wants to go out to eat, and almost picked up and took the kids out to eat, and they refused, which is awesome because they, you know, they really want to eat healthier too. So I made them pretty much an 80% raw meal. You know, there's been a lot of negativity today, a lot of negativity, and every time I try to escape it, he follows me. So now I'm outside because I don't think he knows where I'm at, which is good, but it's just really hard because you try and be positive, you try to have those good vibrations, and then there's those external, you know, those outside sources that just will get to you, and even if you try hard not to let them, it happens. So anyways, I've had a pretty good day outside of the negativity, trying to deal with it the best way I can. And you know what's funny is as soon as I started feeling those feelings, I was like, I just really want some Chinese food. Like this whole time I've been doing fine, haven't really had any cravings. And then after that I'm like, I just want comfort food, like something good, something satisfying, something to help with those negative emotions. And I told myself, no, you're strong. This is day 5. I mean, I water fasted yesterday. I can do this, and I'm gonna do this. I'm not letting anybody stop me, and that was the reason why I've gone off the deep end before, is just not being able to control those negative emotions and just giving in. And no matter what anybody says or does around me, in front of me, and whatever, I have to do what's best for me, and I need to follow the path that I want, that I truly deep down inside want. And that's what I'm doing. So I am going to enjoy this. As far as the energy, like better than ever, and I feel stronger than ever. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, you can't be on a juice fast because you need your protein and you need this, and you can't eat raw because you're weak and you're sick. And no, you guys, I am feeling stronger than ever. Melissa, where do you get all your juice recipes from? Well, I just open the fridge and I just start taking stuff out, and boom, I have a juice recipe. Seriously, you guys, that's what I do. I open the fridge, I just start taking stuff out, put it on the counter, and boom, that's what I'm making. I have no rhyme or reason. I just throw things together. Sometimes it's whatever has to be used up. Everything's going great, you guys. I don't even want to eat food. I will say I'm enjoying smelling it though. Just laid in the grass. I just laid there and I looked up at the sky and I just meditated, you know. I just laid there, closed my eyes. Then I opened them and just stared around, and I just really connected with the earth. It was an amazing feeling. I can't even describe what I saw. You know, a couple different things, but I don't know. If I get into it, you guys probably all think I'm crazy, but I I really connected with nature, and I really connected on a spiritual level. It's just amazing when you eat clean, you just feel so connected. You know, I was so disconnected from myself, my own body for so long, that it's truly amazing, and I'm enjoying this journey. I'm just so happy that I'm back on track, and I'm here to stay. I really am. There's no going back. Why? So I can kill myself slowly with food? I just feel like such a pull towards nature. I mean, I used to be really scared of bugs. Now I'm sitting there and ants crawling on my arm, and I'm cool with it. I'm like, hey, what's up? Let's talk, you know? So it's kind of funny, but it's true. Definitely also a strong connection to my mind and my body and my spirit as a whole, and my being definitely more connected. I have a clearer purpose in life. I really do feel like I have a more clear purpose. Today is the 11th day of my juice fast, and I have had nothing except water for almost 24 hours because I'm getting a colonic today, but I thought I would just give you guys a quick weigh-in and kind of just see where I'm at. As you all know, if you watched my video, I did gain all my weight back. On April 29th, I weighed in at 247.5. Let's see where I'm at today. 230 pounds. Let's try this again, because that means I lost 17.5 pounds in a week. Well, in 10 days. £230, you guys. That's amazing. That is the lowest I've been this entire journey. You know, I did so good, and I had some slip-ups, and then I'd go back to eating good, and I ate really good, really good for 2 weeks, and I lost, you know, like 10 pounds, and then it only took 1 week of bad eating to gain it all back. I mean, I gained it all back, and I know a lot of that was water weight. I really do, because I was drinking soda, and it was just a downward spiral, but now I'm totally on track. I feel better than ever. 230 pounds. I haven't been this in ages, and I am kind of anxious to get out of the 230s now. And I'm going to keep going, and I've gone 10 whole days with no food, only juices, and you know, it was a struggle. So I'm definitely not turning back now. I'm not going to go undo this in 1 week. Nope, I'm going to keep up with the juice fast. Not sure how long. We'll have to stay tuned to find out. So I just wanted to mention, I'm really excited that I lost the weight that I had gained back, plus 2 pounds. I'm so excited. But no, I weighed myself last time was April 29th, and I was 247.5. I started the juice fast May 3rd, and then it was May 2nd that I actually ate those oranges all day. So if you're interested in doing a juice fast, just FYI, don't do it just for the weight loss. Do it to reset your body. Do it for whatever reasons you need to, but don't assume that some of that weight's not going to come back on, because it will. So I will be very careful when I break the fast, and I will eat right and make sure that I don't undo it all. So even though I'm on a juice fast, everybody else still needs to eat. So I'm just making some whole grain brown rice for the boys. Just finished that celery, cucumber, and apple juice, and it's gone. It's gone! So I've heard celery is just absolutely amazing for heartburn and acid reflux and any digestive problems. I like celery, but just didn't want to drink it straight, so I put the cucumber and the grains with apples in there, which are very neutralizing. So went down great, and yeah, the heartburn is completely gone. Another thing too that I've been reading about is, as long as you have a lot of fat storage on your body, I mean, you don't have to have a lot, but the more the better as far as muscle loss, you're not going to lose any muscle. And that could be why I'm like feeling stronger than ever. I'm able to work out at martial arts even longer periods of time than I ever have before. So my muscles are doing great. I have no muscle weakness at all. So definitely it's taking from my fat stores and using that up to burn the energy, and that's probably where the weight loss is coming from, is really the water retention that I had. That's why I had such a dramatic weight loss the first week and a half. And now I'm just burning the fat for energy. It's been 17 days of my juice fast, and I just wanted to get a little physical and try to see if he will order me some blood work. But he said with the cholesterol, they were very, very good numbers. And he said most people, he cannot get their cholesterol, their bad cholesterol level, down as low as mine is right now without medication. This is a lot. It's just, everything's perfect. I don't know if you guys can see, but everything is perfect, normal levels. See, my RBC was great there, the hemocrat was perfect, and the MP4 was where it was supposed to be. So everything was fine with that, and that's just some extra. And then this is what I really want to show you guys, the cholesterol, okay? Because at the time, he was just blown away at my cholesterol. This was, I think, day 17 or so of my juice fast. It shows the LDL at 80, which is just amazing. You know, that's the bad cholesterol. And then the healthy cholesterol, the HDL, is at 36, which is on the low side because I don't exercise like I should. And so you want this number to be really, really low, and you want this number to be really, really high, because this number will help this number get low. So the more you exercise, this number will get higher, and this number will help prevent disease and just a number of things. So it was on the low side, and I just asked him, how do I get that a little bit higher, and he said exercise. So very, very important, especially for cardiac health and just for everything, exercise. And I just needed to get off my butt and do it, because exercise is something that I think we all kind of struggle with. And then here is this one, and then it just shows everything is normal. I can't believe I lost almost 3 pounds last week. That's so awesome. Especially when I was so high stress and all that. But, you know, I'm working through it. I'm getting through it. And lots of studying this weekend, so I need some sugar for my brain. So I am going to make pineapple. I have a super ripe pineapple here, so it's going to be so delicious. Pineapple, strawberry, and fennel. So much sugar! So much sugar! Oh my gosh! I have so much sugar! So much sugar! I love it! 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 Sugar high! Sugar high! Ah. May 22nd, 2011, and it is the 20th day of my juice fast. I can't believe I have come so far. I'm needing less and less juice as the juice fast goes on. I have gone down a whole pant size. I've definitely got my emotions way under control. When there's negativity in my life and people lash out at me, it's such a natural instinct for me just to lash back out at them. And that has not been happening. I just walk away from the situation, do some deep breathing, and know that I'm not going to let those people lower my vibrations. You know, I'm eating a high vibrational food, and I'm trying to really get a hold on my emotions as well. Last couple months I've been wearing size 20 jeans, and I really only have one pair, and they were getting really, really tight unless I wear them for like 2 days, and they're still clean, and then, you know, they get a little bit loose. But anyways, I found these jeans now, just like, I wonder, I'll try them on and see. You guys, the 18 fit. They fit. I didn't have a problem squeezing into them. They weren't tight. They weren't uncomfortable. They fit. So I have gone down a whole pant size and going. I wish you all nothing but the best and healthy, happy trails. Just what I needed. As I am eating cleaner, you know, I've been raw vegan now for 22 days, and I'm so proud of that. So proud of that. One of my biggest accomplishments ever. You know, it's kind of like out with the old, in with the new, and it really has a new meaning for me. I have 2 boys I have to take care of. I'm trying to get a handle on my health. I feel better than ever, emotionally, mentally, physically, really. But there's always going to be people that want to bring you down. And unfortunately, I am faced with that on a day-to-day basis. And then I'm going to have to really evaluate things and figure out my life. You know, it took me 30 years to wake up. You know, most of our nation's asleep still. And I'm just, all I want to do is research nutrition and health and spirituality and just so much. You know, I want to start living my life. And there's so many people not on the same page. They don't understand. They don't want that for me. I don't know. I think I'm hallucinating, you guys. It's happened to me a lot. It's very strange. I want to say it's a spiritual thing. It's not I'm going crazy thing, or I'm deficient, or I'm lacking anything. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to get my blood test. So, but it's really strange that I see things. As I said before, at this point, I totally feel like the co-pilot, and I'm just along for the ride. Nature, me and that bird. I felt a connection. I felt that bird. I felt a oneness. And all the changes in me is motivation enough to keep going. So, how many more days do I have left? 4 more days. 4 full whole days left. I can totally do it. It's just getting hard. Maybe in another month or 2, I'll be under 200. That is just amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough. The support is amazing, and I wouldn't be able to do this without all of you. I hope that these videos are helpful for you guys. They're definitely helpful for me.
You're losing weight.
I'm gonna have to probably go down another size.
You will.
That's pretty exciting. How late are you guys? Thursday, June 2nd, and it is the 31st day of the juice fast. Yes, today is going to be the last day. Tomorrow, Friday, June 3rd, I am breaking the fast, for sure. I'm not telling anybody to do what I'm doing. I encourage people, and I love supporting others because I have such a tremendous amount of support, and I wouldn't be able to do this without that. I have no support. You know, on the home front, really. So it's a very difficult decision. I've even wrestled with the fact of just leaving YouTube altogether. I don't judge anybody, and it's just really hard to put myself out there and be judged in this most sensitive time in my life. Nonetheless, it's just really hard to just sit there and be judged, and you know, I have these attacking comments. It's just really hard, but hopefully I can get over it, because it is true that I feel like I am making more of a positive impact than anything, and this is why I'm trying to continue the YouTube videos. I absolutely love doing them. I love photography. I always have. I love making videos. I love watching my own videos, so they're not like too terrible to watch, or not, you know, extremely boring or anything like that. So I definitely inspired to continue, but it's just been really hard. I've thought about just quitting altogether and hiding, you know, just going into hiding for my own sanity. But hopefully I can gain some strength and some thick skin and see beyond the negativity and the haters and just be my true me. And I guess, you know, who likes me, and who doesn't. It's just I'm human, and I have feelings, and that's the most difficult part. Today is Friday, which means weigh-in day. It is June 3rd, 2011, and I have officially completed 31 full days of juice fasting. I can't believe it has come to an end, and I am going to break the fast today, and I am going to eat. So exciting! Let's weigh in and see what the final weigh-in results are after 31 days of juice fasting. Saw 216.8. I am so close to the 100s. It's been forever. I started this juice fast at 247.5. I am now 216.8, which is a total loss of 30.7 pounds. Just about a whole pound for every day that I was on the juice fast. That's amazing. I can't believe it. And I am just coming off a 31-day juice fast with a few days of water fasting in there. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to break the fast. You'll probably be surprised that I'm not going to drink a juice this morning. You know, I've had enough juice for now. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and just feel my body out. It is actually 2.5 hours since I woke up, so I didn't wake up and just dive right into food. it's just, you know, I'm just taking it slow. So I am breaking the fast with a nice delicious bowl of watermelon, and it's this size piece. I just cut into little cubes, and I think it's a really good thing because it's very high in water and it's real close to a juice. It wasn't like, oh, I have to have a bite, give me some now, like I would have been in my past. So definitely have way more discipline, and I'm going to keep going with this. I've seen a lot of people that break their water fast and their juice fast with prunes. That's the first thing that they eat. And I haven't had any. I had watermelon, grapes, and I just ate those strawberries, and I'm so full, and they were so yum. But I have not had any problems today. When I was on the juice fast, I had nothing but fresh fruit and vegetable juices and water. Amazing things happened to me emotionally, physically, and definitely spiritually. I began seeing things. Lights, flashes of lights, orbs of light, all the time. Usually when I was at home, usually indoors, usually when I was very calm, cool, serene, just in a peaceful mind set. That's kind of when it all happened. However, I've seen them in my car, I've seen them in other people's houses, I've seen it outside. So I had visions. I wouldn't say they were hallucinations. I was seeing stuff that was there all along that I had never seen before, and it really freaked me out. You guys, I went to the eye doctor and I got an eye exam. I went and had my eyes checked because there was so much going on with my vision that I thought something was really wrong, or maybe I just wanted clarification that everything was okay and that what I was seeing was really what I thought I was seeing, you know. So I did go, and he said I have 20/20 vision. They dilated my pupils. He tried everything to get me in a prescription. I could see fine, everything. He said I had 20/20 vision. So I got clarification that my eyes were perfectly fine, and I'm still seeing things. It's been, what, I think almost a month since my last day of the juice fast. But that being said, I was freaked out. And then there's the spiritual presence that I feel very heavily. Towards the end of the juice fast, it got so strong. I thought I was going crazy. I was almost paranoid. Like, it was a very peaceful feeling, but it was like there was so much questions, you know, that I wasn't getting answers from, and I just didn't understand it, and I didn't know what to do about it. I was trying to research it, and it just became to the point where I couldn't even sleep at night because I was feeling this spiritual presence like all around me, like as if the room was full of people, but there was really nobody in flesh. You know what I mean? And it was really freaking me out. Still having the visions. Even when I'm not high raw. So I feel like I'm awake and there's no putting me to sleep. there's no going back. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take 5 steps forward and maybe 3 steps back, and then 8 steps forward and then 2 steps back. So I'm always ahead of where I was. And isn't that what it's about? It's the journey. It's the path. It's the every step of the way. I needed to learn and have and still do. And I embrace the journey ahead. Every step of the way, I'm definitely way farther ahead than I was. We are going on a raw food camping trip. Let me tell you, this wilderness part way in the back where nobody's at, and all it is woods and dirt, and that's where we chose to camp. We wanted to be, you know, true camping. This is my spot. I've been preparing food. So I got this little table of styrofoam plates. And then I use this area, a little bit of area I do have left. So I've got some cucumbers sliced up, and then got some ranch and some romaine wash. Doing the avocados now. Got some there. And got my little trash here. So if you want to grab this a second, I'll show them what I do. I'll kind of hold it like this, don't get it too dirty. So I washed the outside just a little bit with our water. And kind of use this as my little table. We only have one knife, so we've been washing that too. And I don't have a spoon, so I'm just going to kind of push out the avocado this way.
We have forks.
Yeah, I'm just going to use it like that and throw it in my trash right here. And so that's what I've been doing. This is how I have been living for 3 days. Yep, this is the first day we've had guacamole though.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Guaca.
So lunch is going to be guacamole and chips and salsa and can you see? We've got lettuce and cucumbers and ranch, and we're gonna make guacamole. And we're gonna eat up some. We're gonna eat up some of the corn too, hopefully. So this is our little outdoors raw food kitchen we got going on. But tonight is our last night. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of craziness. Our first time camping as a family went pretty well, and lots of adventures, it's for sure. Now it's time to say goodnight. I think I'm gonna let that sit for maybe a day or two. Definitely have some fruit on my plant, looking very, very good. So my container garden, I have tomatoes, and I have some mint down here that's really going good. 2 big plants that I made out of 1 plant. And the bok choy is just taken off. The bok choy is just very awesome. I'm going to pick some of this and put in my juice this morning. And here's the other bok choy. I bought them as just a plant and replanted them, and they've taken very, very nicely. They're growing in organic dirt. And then my pepper plants are growing great, even though the wild rabbits chewed up all the top leaves. I'm still getting some fruit on here. Looks great. Here's the one that's just about ready. We've got yellow and red ones in here. That's a pretty good size. My very first time. And then here we have sunflower. Sunflowers growing. So yeah, here's my container garden. I don't have much room. I rent, so I can't really do a whole lot. This was my first kind of experiment. True living food. It's amazing. Just amazing. Today is Saturday, October 22nd, 2011, and today I turned 30. I cannot believe I'm 30 already. My 20s are gone, a thing of the past, and now I move on to a brand new chapter of my life. I'm at the farmer's market today on my birthday because this is one of my most favorite places to spend my time anyways. And here's the bag. That's the size of the bag. It's humongous. It's like a big trash bag. All this kale. Really shocked to find out that I'm pregnant. Not good for weight loss, and not good. I'm having a really hard time with it because my youngest is going to be 6. His birthday's November 8th, Isaiah's. And I just don't want to start over. You know, I'm in the middle of nursing school, and it's already challenging enough, and then trying the weight loss thing, and just changing my life in general as a whole. I'm growing and evolving in so many different ways and directions, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't feel healthy enough. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with this. And recent blood tests confirmed that it is Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And I'm really having a hard time with it. My health has actually regressed a lot. There's a lot of things going on with me as well. You know, it's just awful. I'm actually gonna pick up that prescription, which I know is like a band-aid, not even, because it's gonna help bring my thyroid levels up, which is necessary for the baby's health and such. But it's gonna do absolutely nothing for my immune system attacking itself. That's still going to be happening. So here my immune system is going to be attacking itself, and then I'll be able to at least bring my thyroid levels up, which is important. November 12th, 2011, and November 14th, 2011, and I'm off to have an ultrasound so we can get a definite due date for the baby. And she was 80 to 90% sure that it's a girl. I was shocked at how like detailed everything was this early on. December 2nd. Sorry you guys, it's been a little while, a week and a half or so, almost 2 weeks, I'm not sure. So I'm going to give you guys a little update today just to kind of cover the last couple of weeks, let you guys know what's been going on and what everything's been happening with me. But first I just want to do a little weight update. I actually haven't been weighing myself. I got weighed at the doctor almost a month ago, and I've weighed myself once since then, and I find it's odd that I'm not gaining weight. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to not gain weight. I just think that by now I should have gained some. But we will go and see what the weight is, just so I can just kind of be on top of it. So, hopefully you can see it okay. There we go. $226.4. So 226, that is what I weigh right now, which means I'm still up about 10 pounds since June 1st, since stopping the juice fast, which is pretty awesome because I know there's a lot of videos out there where people go on juice fast and they come back 2-3 months later 40-50 pounds heavier. So it's a good thing that I've just kind of been maintaining that since the juice fast. This channel, Raw Lifestyle, was to document my experience with transitioning into a raw lifestyle. You know, I was hoping to get 100% one day, and I just kind of wanted to document my progress, and it's always good to be able to look back on yourself and see what worked and what didn't and all that. And slowly I started adding, you know, bits and pieces of my life. It just happened that way. The videos, ultimately are for me first and foremost. But, I started bringing my family into it because they're all a part of it. I'm showing, my transition, but also my children and what I'm doing differently with them. And it's been, a whole family experience. And, really. So not wanting the dairy. Doesn't sit well with me either. It gives me a heartburn. It just makes me feel awful. It's Saturday, December 17th. 2011, and I have tons of kiwi left. That's all I have left out of 5 bags, so I've already eaten about 2.5-3 bags of that. And then I have apples we've been working on since Saturday, quite a few left. I'm going to make some applesauce out of some of those. And the oranges that I just bought. These are so delicious, you guys. I ate one today and yesterday. They are so good, so I'm really happy about that find. I got them at Aldi for really, really cheap. I'm never going to be at 2X again. Today is Wednesday, December 28th, 2011. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful holidays with their family. Kind of like a progress video of this year. I really took this year to just explore and research and educate myself as much as possible. I had so many ups and downs this year. I'm still down, over 20 pounds in weight, which is amazing and awesome because I've never been able to lose weight and keep it off for any amount of time. So that in itself is truly amazing. No, I'm not trying to diet or anything like that. I'm pregnant. I am 19 weeks. I am almost 5 months pregnant, and I'm up about 10.5 pounds since June when I stopped the juice fast. But I had gained that weight prior to getting pregnant. So 2012 is my year. It's going to be my year. I'm going to have the baby in May, and things are going to move great after that. I'm going to really dive into the weight loss thing, gung-ho, 155%, 200%, and I'm going to graduate in October, providing everything else goes good, which I'm terrified. I have to start school the 6th. So that's not this Friday, but next Friday, which is crazy because that came up a little too fast. But you know what? It's another part of my life, another chapter, another adventure for me, another challenge for me to go ahead and pursue and get to the other side of. So kind of nice just to see my progress over the year. But this year's been all about exploration, and 2012 will be even more of that. So I'm really excited. Definitely come along for the ride. I appreciate everybody's support. I couldn't have lost the weight this year. I couldn't have been dedicated if it wasn't for the support that I do receive. So I was really scared about, you know, venturing out and doing videos on YouTube, because, you know, you can do your own videos and you can just store them and you don't have to post them anywhere. Happy New Year, everybody. Take care of yourself.